As part of this presentation, I will cover the following: the benefits of certification, the steps that you need to follow, how, if you're already certified, you can move to BSI painlessly, how BSI can help you promote your achievement, and the BSI support available on your journey. It is possible to build a system using the framework of the standard without going that extra step and having it certified. That extra step can, though, deliver significant benefits. Consider the improvement in your reputation in the eyes of your customers and investors, the association with BSI, which is globally recognised, the benefits of a regular external audit and the focus it gives the business and employees, the feedback from independent auditors who can assist in identifying opportunities for improvement, the opportunity to improve your tender process and access to opportunities, and the opportunity to benchmark your approach by using our unique accelerator report. The certification process with BSI is designed to prove that you have developed and implemented a system to meet the requirements of the standard. For information on designing your system further, details are available in our Implementing ISO 50001 presentation. It makes sense, however, to contact BSI customer services as early as possible in your journey so that we can allocate a client manager and that you have access to the full range of services. Based on our experience of certifying thousands of organisations, we have developed a well-defined approach to get you to certification as soon as possible and support your own project plan. We will now take you through the 8 steps shown here. The first step is to make contact with us either via the website or direct by phone to our 0845 080 9000 number. Our trained advisors will be able to help by providing guidance and a quotation for delivery of our services. The key information they require to do this is type of business, location, number of sites, number of employees, the scope of the business that you wish to certify, i.e. is it all employees or is it only certain sites, where you are within the implementation project, at what stage, and when you think that you will be ready for certification. Included in the proposal pack will be an application form for certification. Once you have made your decision, return this to us. We will then set you up on our system, send an invoice for the application fee, and appoint a client manager. This ensures that we can schedule their availability to meet your requirements. Once the audit team is allocated, they will make contact to understand your project and answer any questions that you may have. If not already discussed, they may suggest a pre-assessment, which is a gap analysis carried out by a client manager so that you can understand the progress that you have made and any work still required. It will also give you confidence for the forthcoming formal assessment. The initial formal certification assessment takes place in 2 stages. Stage 1, usually about a day depending on the size and complexity of your business. It is focused on understanding if you have put in place a system that meets the requirements of the standard, often referred to as establishing the intent. Stage 2, which can happen any time within 6 months of the initial assessment, is about testing the implementation of the system. This will involve talking with a sample of staff, determined by the client manager, to establish that the system has been implemented and understood as intended. If problems are identified at this stage, it is usually down to poor internal communication and training. The outcome of stage 2 will be a report which will highlight any non-conformities and identify areas of good practice. If you have a non-conformity, you will be given time to correct it. Once satisfied, the client manager will recommend you for certification. It's a recommendation because our regulations demand that their work is reviewed. Once past this stage, a certificate will be issued and it's time to celebrate. The certificate, once issued, is valid for 3 years. During this period, you will be subject to regular assessments to ensure that the system is being maintained. Whilst the client manager must remain independent and assure themselves that the system is working, there will be an opportunity to influence the areas that are assessed to address any concerns that you, as a client, may have. At the end of the 3rd year, there will be formal assessment of the system through a strategic review, which takes an overview of the findings of the 3-year period and is an opportunity for discussion with the client manager about your aims going forward. The outcome is a decision to reissue the certificate or not in the situation where major failures have occurred. Now for some top tips for preparing for an external audit of your system. Stage 1 audit will be performed to assess the energy management system documentation, evaluate sites and personnel, review the organisation's approach towards the energy management system, collect necessary information where required, and review allocation of resources and agree with the client upon details for the Stage 2 audit. For the Stage 2 audit, the purpose is to evaluate the implementation, including effectiveness of the client's management system. This will include interviews with interested parties, gathering of objective evidence. Any non-conformities will need to be cleared before a recommendation for certification can be made. There is a minimum of 12 weeks between Stage 1 and Stage 2 assessment, but can be as long as 6 to 12 months. There will be continued certification, and this takes place usually every 6 months. The purpose of this is to test the ongoing suitability and effectiveness of the energy management system. Transferring your certification to BSI. If you are already certified, simply speak to our sales team and we will explain our transfer process and help you complete your application form. We will then review your current certificate and then issue a BSI certificate. 6 months later, we will undertake a surveillance audit to close out any minor non-conformities that may have been raised from your previous registrar's audit. This will begin a process of continual improvement through a 3-year cycle of 6 monthly reassessments, helping and challenging you to work more efficiently and effectively. Now you are in a position to market your success. The achievement of a certificate is only the start of the relationship with BSI. You will be invited to events in your area, receive regular bulletins and updates, and have access to our Customercentric portal just for customers. Here you will be able to download copies of your certificate, order material to promote your achievement, and access our Ask an Expert if you have any queries about the standard or certification process. As you embark on your ISO 50001 journey, take the time to talk to one of our business development managers about the services available from BSI. BSI has developed a number of tools, checklists, and training options to help you on the way. All can be seen on the website and many are free. You may wish to consider managing your system using Entropy software. Visit the website for more information.